Oh man, I got fat over the month. If you're all wondering where I've been, I took a month off just because me and the wife were having our wedding in November. Also, seeing all the family members on her side of the family, and then I went to see my side of the family on my mom's side, which is in China. Which uh, no social media when I get into China, so my phone was literally a brick. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing, what I've been doing for the last month, since you haven't been hearing from me because some people were asking me in the comments. So also just an update with, I guess my wife's pregnancy. She didn't make it. I think our healthcare system sucks. Not that there's anything wrong with like the nurses and everything is the workers there are fine. It's just how our healthcare system is. Literally, we waited 8 hours and we couldn't even get a doctor, and they told us they only had one doctor at the hospital. So like we waited there 8 hours from when I got off work that day. Went to the hospital and literally waited for 8 hours until like 4 a.m. in the morning and couldn't even get a doctor. And we were like, what's going on? Like, why are we still waiting here? Like my wife was in pain, and she just got fed up, and she just dealt with the pain. And then a few days later, she had a lot of blood, and then we went back. They did an ultrasound, which we had to wait for an ultrasound. But yeah, we had an ultrasound. They said the baby was 5 weeks, which we thought was at the time, because in the video that's going to be where I'm going to put up, I said that by October 25th, it's going to be like 8 or 9 months, or 9 weeks. I mean, my bad. So when they ultrasounded, they said, "Oh, the baby looks like it's 5 weeks," which is kind of odd. And then we went back for a second ultrasound, and it was still 5 weeks, so the baby wasn't developing. And yeah, they wanted to book a surgery, which we don't know when that surgery is. So, and then we had to go to Vietnam for our wedding and everything. So we ended up going to the hospital in Vietnam, which is the hospital in Vietnam is great. This is our healthcare system in Canada. I went to Vietnam into the hospital. There's doctors everywhere, everywhere. Like there's doctors with each patient. There are doctors just waiting to be, whatever. And then if you need to do anything, you need to do an ultrasound. There's literally, you go up to the counter, you pay your $15, you get your ultrasound done, and then your $10 for your blood test and all that stuff, and you're like done within an hour. It's like that's how bad our healthcare system here in Canada is. It's just yeah, I was amazed by their healthcare system in Vietnam, because you can pay like $5,000 and you can have somebody just take care of you for the 9 months your wife's pregnant, and they do cook and do everything for you for $5,000 Canadian. So yeah, I think probably send her to Vietnam when she's pregnant again. So that's the plan. It's been a long time, but I want to thank somebody gave me a donation back in, I think, beginning of October, and it's been a while. So I just want to point out and say thank you. Oh yeah, and I only got back last week, right? Not even a week yet. I got sick in the in the 2 days that I came back. Kept working, and then I got to catch up with all people's cars at home, like this CRV here, and then I got more people. Like it's been. I'm gonna be busy every weekend, so I don't know how I'm gonna do videos, but next week. I got a couple more people. I got some more breaks to do on a Mazda 2. I got a Corolla I gotta do, and do an inspection on it, and just catching up with not just work, but friends and family work, and friends of friends work, and yeah, I don't know. Anyways, but here's the video I was supposed to put up in October. All right, so some of you might have seen the YouTube shorts I put up with the hole in the transmission pan, and we looked inside what's inside the oil pan. So that is this car. So what happens is the customer, from what I heard from the advisor, was driving the car. I guess they hit something, a median, or I don't know, a curb or whatever. Kept driving until the car wouldn't move anymore. Then it got towed here. So what happened after that was, since you watched that short, you probably know, my coworker working beside me, not Marvin, but the guy, the other side of me, he put a pan in, put the fluid in, and this is what it's doing now. It won't go anywhere. Like once you lift off the brake pedal, it won't move. You can rev it up, and then it basically chirps the wheels, and it's not great. So it's in gear, and the RPM is it gonna move? Oh yeah, fuck it. It's like it just jerks into gear. So once it gets hot, oh yeah, there you go. It's not moving. I'm in gear. See, in gear. Oh, it's moving now. Okay, so it's got a really long delay. As I'm in reverse and it's not moving. See, reverse. Oh, now it's moving. So I don't know how well that shows up. So I'm in drive, right? Drive. Oh, now I went into gear. It takes a while to get into gear. Go neutral. But once it warms up, see, I'm in drive. Oh, okay. Now it goes into gear. Oh, dump truck's coming. Better back up. Come on, move. There we go. Better move this. Okay, I gotta go the other way. This giant dump truck is picking up our garbage. But yeah, anyways, so in drive, nothing. Holding the RPM, nothing. Not moving. I'm in drive, and then it's gonna slam into gear at some point. Come on, move. It was. Okay, now I might need to get it pushed in because I'm in drive. There's neutral. Drive. It's not moving now. Okay. All right, let me try and get this into the shop. Maybe shut it off. But yeah, so one good advice is if you hit something, don't just keep driving. Get out, take a look. And then you might save yourself, you know, if insurance isn't covering it, then you might save yourself a couple $1,000. Come on, move. Oh, there we go. It slammed into gear. Okay, I'm gonna get into the shop before I can't anymore. All right, we got it in the shop. When backing up and everything, and then trying to get it back into gear, it wouldn't want to move. But if you watch the video of my YouTube shorts, you know, we checked the pickup. There's nothing really in the pickup. So I'm assuming something's up with the belt on the pulleys, or it's not gripping the pulley. I don't know, but it's a CVT transmission. It doesn't have actual gears. So yeah, all I can think of is it's just slipping on the pulley for whatever reason. It ran low on fluid, and something is damaged internally, and the pulley isn't you know, changing. How do you call it? The cone size, I guess. But yeah, anyways, I'm putting a used transmission in because that's the only thing that insurance will pay for. So yeah, I gotta get that thing over here. So anyways, let's get started. It's not too hard. Well, I'm pretty sure you saw me put a manual transmission or do a clutch, and also a brand new 2024 Civic CVT transmission for a noise, which is pretty new. But yeah, anyways, let's get started. All right, so I removed the skid plate. Got the used CVT transmission over there. I'm gonna drain the fluid. I just want to see it has new fluid in it, so I want to see what it looks like. But I'm pretty sure I have to remove this nice shiny oil pan off because we're putting a used transmission in it, so they're not paying for this anymore. So I think I have to take it off. So I gotta drain it anyways. And yeah, I just want to see what the fluid looks like after, I guess, road testing it. Maybe we'll see some giant chunks. Who knows? Yeah, it's like brand new, clean fluid. Yeah, not much on the magnet, but anyways. I'm not going to reuse this fluid just because I don't know what's in it. I don't want to contaminate it. I'm probably going to use the cooler on the used transmission, just because in case there's something in that cooler up there, or you know, whatever's in there. Look, it's already collected a bunch of material on the magnet already. But I'm just gonna let this drain show up, but you can see some gray stuff coming out at the end. It's like gray material. Yeah, drained out the fluid. So while I'm doing this, you know, I like to conversate with my my coworker that works beside me. He tells me about his kids and everything, and I told him, hey, I might be a dad. So I think she's 5 weeks in.
we're gonna go for an ultrasound on the 25th of October, and we're gonna have a look. But I think the last few days I'm just trying to figure out if it's a boy, what kind of name for it for a boy, or if it's a girl, what kind of name for a girl. So it's hard. It's tough finding out names. I even Google names and stuff. It's like it's hard to decide, right? And then my coworker's here right beside me suggesting names. You know, what do you want to call him, Miguel? And then if it's a girl, Miguela, or like Amelia. And then if it's a girl, and then Emilio is if it's a boy. But yeah, I don't know. It's tough figuring out what the names are. But hopefully, I'm hoping for a boy. So maybe for you guys and you viewers can help me out. Put a name down in the description. Maybe I'll pick one of them when the time comes, I guess. You know, maybe because I'm Googling it. I'm asking people. I'm just like, I'm sitting in bed thinking it through my head, like what kind of name I should name it. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Give me some name ideas. Maybe you'll be the one lucky person where I pick your name to name my kid, I guess. But yeah. Anyways, not much. I don't know. I feel like I've done this before and you guys have seen it, but I guess just talk about life, I guess. Like, get the ultrasound picture. I'll post it. I'll show when I get that. I'll post up the ultrasound. I'll put it on my refrigerator. I'll magnet to it or something, or frame it. I don't know. Put it right by my bench here. Not only that we're thinking about names, I'm actually thinking about a minivan.
It's a girl, Sienna.
Sienna, yeah, it was a girl, Sienna. Yeah, it is a boy 4Runner. We can call if it's a girl, we can call it Alexis. Well, with the kid coming, you know what that means. I gotta work even harder. Whether it's gonna be working here, working at home, making you guys, you know, YouTube content, reviewing tools. I don't know, like whatever I can to do to help support the kid, I guess. But I don't know. Working at the dealership, it's like you kind of do the same thing over and over again. I probably did like 3 transmission videos, whether it's manual, CVT, 1.5 liter turbo. They're all the same. But I hope it's not getting too repetitive for you guys. So, but I don't know. I gotta try, right? So, yeah. But sometimes you get some pretty interesting things coming into the shop. Like I had one that got towed in here. I guess the son took it for a drive and completely wrecked it. Like the whole passenger front got like sheared off, and like the ball joint got sheared off, bent steering rack, tie rod, lower control arm, strut, the whole thing. It was like, I guess the quote was about $8,000 in parts, and then yeah, they towed it away. But I guess what the father, or the owner of the car, said that it already had an original 17 grand repair bill on that thing previously. So I guess my $8,000 in parts, and I don't know how much is that in labor in a dollar amount, is lower than what it used to have, I guess. But I guess, yeah, gotta work even harder now. I think that would have been a great video. I you know, doing the whole suspension and everything on that car would have been a great video, but they towed it away. We're almost there. I almost got it out. I just got a couple bell housing bolts on the bottom, that engine mount, and I gotta go get myself a transmission jack, and I can get this transmission out. But before I do that, I want to pull out this filter and see what it looks like inside. Oh, there you go. That's the filter. Let me just put it on the floor over here. Nothing really in there. It's a paper filter. Yeah, nothing really in there. Nothing, no big chunks, nothing. See? Nothing. Oh, that's the filter. That's the tranny out. Yep, I can go for lunch now. Okay, so I got the used one on here. A couple things that we noticed. This stud is bent, so I gotta get this stud out. Not only is, I don't know how the hell did they manage to do that. Like, if I were to put a new seal on there, I don't know how the new seal is gonna be okay. Look, it's like, let me zoom in for you guys. Look, right? I don't know how they freaking do things. This seal completely buggered up. So either I put new seals on, but if I put a new seal on this one, I might damage the new seal going in. Either I have to grind it, or I don't know. This is why I hate wrecking yards. They don't care what they do to get these things out. Yeah, they're gonna grab me another transmission, but yeah, that thing might be an issue in the future. And you say, hey, why don't you just grind it down and, you know, hope for the best, right? But unless it's a perfectly machined surface, I can't guarantee that thing's not going to leak in the future, and I don't want to do this job a second time. That's my that's my opinion. I don't want to. It's about doing the job once. So the tranny took a little longer than expected. They said it was going to come in the morning today, but they actually came in at around 3 o'clock. But I got it in, replaced both seals, both axle seals on each side. Got the starter in. There's still a little bit of stuff that I got to do before I put the subframe back on, but I'm pretty tired. I ended up doing other stuff other than this car because it just sat here waiting for the tranny. And I also got another VTC actuator to do. So yeah, I'm gonna go home for the day. All right. So I just basically just pushed through, got everything in. So everything's all put in, other than the skid plate over there. I just want to see if this thing's being drained, and I'm gonna put new fluid in it. Hope it's drained. Unless it's full of junk. This thing's, from what it looks like when they dropped it off, it looks like it's been sitting outside for a while. But at least they have the plugs in. Oh, there's fluid. Yeah, there's fluid. Oh well, put new fluid in it. A whole lot of material on a magnet, so that's good. Okay, first start. Ooh, misfirey. Ooh, tranny's making a funny noise. Making a whining noise. Goes into gear fine. Maybe it's just dry. It's just getting fluid in. All right, I'm gonna go check the level again. All right, I adjusted the fluid level. There's another 2 liters I put in there until it started coming out of the level check plug. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. But also, leave a comment down below what if it's a boy or a girl, give me some, you know, ideas of the names I can yeah, name my kid. I mean, you know, help me out here. But yeah, thanks for watching.